Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, YAHAWADAH. I want to say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to our fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, this is the brother YAHAWADAH from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another lesson. And this lesson is about this video that you see in front of you. The elder from LA, Elder Daniel Allah, he had posted this video originally on his channel, and the brother, another brother, this brother, GMS Get This Work, you know, he reposted it, and basically, you see our salvation, man. You see our brothers, man, because inside those chariots, inside those so-called UFOs, which those are chariots, and this video is not doctored, this video is not CGI. Hey, this is real life, man. You know, and them Ammonites over there in Japan, you know, they were shook, man. They were shook, and you can hear some of them screaming, some of them in awe. Well, that's how the whole world's going to stand still when Yahweh Shai makes his triumphant return, man. All right, and he's going to be standing on the chariot, you know, so big that you're not even going to be able to see where it started or where it ended. And this is what Yahweh Shai is going to use, along with spiritual powers, along with those nuclear missiles, along with his wrath, to take vengeance on this man. You seeing something like this, Esau, you can't win. It's impossible for you to win. It's impossible for you to fight against this power of Yahweh Shai. All right? You created your space force, but you ain't got a space force big enough, man. Here it is. The angels been here since the beginning. You know, here it is. The angels observing you, and you don't even see them since the beginning. You think you got some evil plan, some plot to overcome the chariots? You don't. You can't. You won't. Look at this, man. You know, chariots disappearing and reappearing in another location like it's nothing, and then another chariot at the same time reappears, man, and it moves silently. Ain't no fumes, ain't no gas, you know, ain't no overtired, overworked pilots flying the chariots, man. Those are the angels of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Those are the brothers of the Israelites, our brothers, man. And it's going to be more sightings like this. It's going to be more up close and personal, especially when this thing goes down. You're going to see nuclear missiles flying in the air. You're going to see chariots picking up the elect. You're going to see chariots blasting two-thirds and the heathen on sight. And the Most High is having these things ramp up because he's about to send his son, Yahweh Shai, back for that triumphant return, man. And you Edomites, you can't fight against that. This is Acts 5:37, and this is the point. I'll go straight to the point. It says, I'll start at 38. Now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel is for this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found to even fight against the Heavenly Father, the Most High. And this is the Most High's. This is a part of the Most High's arsenal, man. How can you fight against something like this, man? You know, when me and a brother saw this, one of the brothers I was speaking to on the phone, when we both saw this, man, we started praising Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai like we was there watching that, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you Edomites are trying to fight against, man. You know? This is what you try to fight against. You see this majesty of Yahweh Shem Shai, man? We're about to go home, man. Finally about to get released from captivity, man. And this devil, he's going to come down with great wrath because he knows that he has a short time, but ultimately he's going to lose, man. You being found to fight against the Most High, man. You an ultimate loser, man. Because you can't beat this. You can't fight against this, man. There ain't no choice about getting down later. You just going to get down, man. Or get destroyed, man. You know? You've been fighting against his people, destroying his people, killing us, raping us, robbing us, lying on us, slandering us, doing everything. And then you got cats like Vocab Malone. You don't speak about stuff like this. This ain't made up. This ain't make believe. You so-called Americans, man. You so fucking stupid. You don't believe nothing, even if you see it, even if you hear it. But we're showing you this is the work of Yahawah Shai, man. And don't think for a second that these chariots ain't over America like that, man. This is Zephaniah. This is the book of Zechariah. Salaki. The book of Zechariah, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe," which that's a chariot. That was a chariot. But that's the way that Zechariah could explain it. It says, and he said unto me, "What seest thou?" And I answered, "I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the earth, over the face of the whole earth." Salakia. Let me read that again, Zechariah 5 and 3. "Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side, according to it." And right in this matter of fact, let me keep reading. It says, "I will bring it forth, saith the Lord, Yahawah Shai of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. It shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof." So these chariots, they're flying all over America, man. America is like the #1 spot on the planet for chariot sightings, man. Because this is the house of the thief, man. And in the whole world, really, when you think about it, because Esau stole, took, and raped and robbed the Israelites and these other nations too. But over here, America is truly the house of the thief, man. You know? But hey, the chariots are all over the earth, man. Because you got Israelites scattered all over the earth. And these chariots, they're doing reconnaissance, man. They're seeing everything. They know where Esau's weak points is. Well, all his points are weak, considered against the Most High, Yahawah Shai. All this shit is weak. They know where you super elites are hiding at. And when we get raised up in them chairs, Lord willing, we part of the elect, as the hopeful elect, praying daily that the Lord have mercy on us. We get them new bodies, man. We gonna get the download, and we gonna know exactly where you at, and we coming to get you through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shai. Okay, these chariots, they're cursed to this place, man. See, in the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna be part of our protection. But here, it's like you Edomites, you look up in the sky and you get scared. That's why Esau keeps people looking down instead of up. Matter of fact, the Lord said this. It says, this. It says, yep. It says, Luke chapter 21, verse 28. "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up." Matter of fact, let me read up a little bit. This is Luke. This is the Heavenly Father's Son, Yahweh Shai, speaking. It says this. It says, I'll read this. Luke 21 and 25. "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity." And that's what's happening right now. The sea and the waves roaring. That's going to happen, especially when them nuclear missiles get to blowing up. Men's heart, we're talking about huge tsunami, walls of water. Men's heart failing them for fear and for the looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Because best believe, yo, if you average everyday Americans just laugh, you're laughing and you're in a slight disbelief, man, the super elite, they crying, they scared, man. Because they don't got nothing to fight against the Lord, man. And they've been destroying the Lord's people and destroying this earth and blaspheming his name and the Holy Spirit. Man, they know they scared because they know that it's coming, man. And they can't do nothing about it. They can't escape further enough. They go into the space stations. They see the chariots. They come down to the earth. They see the chariots. They in the water. They see the chariots. You know? It says, men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, because all hell's about to break loose. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man, Yahawah, coming in a cloud on a chariot with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. That's why we always looking up. And when you see things like this, bro, you already know our redemption is drawing nigh, man. Look how close that chariot is, man. And it's dark, and you can't see nothing but the lights swirling around, man. And then it's teleporting. And it ain't making no noise. It's like it's on mute. It's moving. You can't fight against something like this, man. And those are just 1, 2 chariots that you see, man. That's our redemption drawing nigh, man. Esau like to keep your head low. You looking at your phone. You looking at the ground. You looking at all things that don't concern you. But hey, look up, man. You're going to see our salvation drawing nigh, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 verse 1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That's Yahawah, man. He coming back with an army, legions, man. And one angel can destroy the whole earth, man. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out, right, everything trembled because they were scared. Just like these Ammonites, they were scared. They were scared. They scared. They can't believe it. And especially when them ships open up and tall, dark, austere, big-bearded angels, brothers come out of that chariot, man, they're going to have heart attacks. When they see Yahawah standing on the top of the chariot, they're going to have heart attacks, man. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whenever so the voice went out his mouth, all they burnt, and heard his voice like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number of the 4 winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Right, because they're going to see Yahawah coming out of the clouds, and at this time you're going to have the 3rd World War happening, and they're going to stop fighting each other, and they're going to turn around and try to fight Yahawah. But you're going to lose, baby. You're going to lose. But I beheld, and lo, he had raised himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or the place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. They're going to see the power of Yahawah up close and personal. They're going to be scared as shit. But yet the Most High, Yahawah, going to put the spirit on them to keep fighting. To come on, bring it on. And Yahawah, he ain't going to move a muscle, man. He ain't going to blink. He ain't going to blink. He ain't going to batter an eye, man. That's the power we got on our side, man. We ain't powerless, man. Yahawah is with us, man. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Okay? And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held his sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire out of his lips. and flaming breaths out of his tongue. He cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed with together. The blast of fire, flaming breath, and great tempest. That's laser beams, man. And he fell and fell with violence upon a multitude which were prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one. So upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. And afterwards I saw the same man come down from a mountain and call unto him up an other peaceable multitude. That's the elect, man. That's the elect. That's the elect, man. Okay? And there came much people unto him, where some were glad, the elect, where some were sorry. You're going to have 2/3. They're going to be sorry. These heathen nations, they're going to be sorry. These leaders, they're going to be, some of them going to be sorry. And some of them were bound, them super elites. They're going to be bound. And others brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awoke and said, this hast thou showed thy servant wonders from the beginning, and has counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer, man. And then, hey, man, we got to count it all joy, man. We see something like this, bro. Bro, it ain't going to be no more. I was speaking to Elder Watazat from the LA camp, man. He told me, hey, this is a sign, because the chariots, they're not going to just be glowing lights from a distance, man. They're going to get up close and personal, man. And what you Edomites going to say then, man? This ain't Project Bluebeam. You don't got that kind of, you don't got this kind of power. What you going to say then? Vocab Malone. Here it is, you fighting against YAHAWADAH. You're going to be destroyed, man. And all you naysayers and gainsayers, man, we are almost home. This is the time to bite down and fight and pray and fast and do whatever it takes to get to that end, man. Because YAHAWADAH is here. He's coming. He's going to destroy this place. He's going to save the elect. Lord, when we be a part of that. Hey, with that, I'll say shalom and on to the next.